Hello. I'm gonna keep this short because nobody likes intros. You saw the title of this video, you clicked on it. So here are my 5 tips for taking professional, stylistic photos of yourself. Alright, so I'm going for a little bit more of a out and about vlog style kind of thing. Mainly just because I am so sick of cutting clips up of me just talking to the camera standing in one spot. So on our way to find a location, and then we'll get into tip number 1. Okay, it's raining pretty bad, as you can probably tell. So I came in here to shield from the rain. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be in here, but hey. So this is location 1, and we're going to start with tip 1 now. Tip number 1, get yourself a tripod. Now I know I'm coming straight off the bat here with like a cost-based tip, but even if you have only the most remote interest in photography or videography, get yourself a tripod. They're so cheap. I think it's probably the piece of camera equipment that solves the most problems for the cheapest price. Even if you don't have a camera yet, before you get a camera, get a tripod and use it with your phone or whatever you're taking pictures on. I can pretty much guarantee that everyone would rather see a well-composed, well-balanced shot on an iPhone using a tripod than a weirdly angled, oddly shot, not quite unique enough to be cool image taken on a nice camera with no tripod, because you had to place it on a park bench. The Amazon Basics tripod I think is like under £15, which will be like under $20. You can't solve that many problems at that price with any other piece of gear in photography. Get yourself a tripod, just do it. Okay, tip number 2, find a cool location. Walk around, think of places. It matters. The location and where you are matters, because places like this, where I have 3 levels to sit on, and I can stand, and I have a background, and there's cool windows, just it's gonna take your shot from like a boring brick wall to like cool colors, looks great. Find a cool location, go out and walk around, look on Google Maps, and it's not that hard to think of cool locations, but put that extra few minutes into thinking, okay, where can I shoot that's gonna look good? Tip number 3, outfit. Put that few extra minutes into thinking about what you're wearing in terms of your location, and pick what you wear based on where you plan on going. If you plan on making a day of it, going out and shooting some photos of yourself, maybe you take a friend, maybe you're shooting photos of each other, having a good time, take a couple of outfits. Think of a few locations that you want to go to and pick some outfits accordingly. A good rule of thumb to go by is if your background is like really plain, kind of simple, maybe a brick wall, wear something bright, put some colours on, you know, coordinate some stuff. And trust me, your outfits look way better, nicely photographed, than when you're looking in the mirror taking a Snapchat selfie. Trust me. Tip number 4, experiment. We've all seen the same Instagram shot when it's like perfectly leveled and there's like a horizon in the background, and you're either looking into the distance or looking down, and you've got like the hat pull. We've seen it. It's been done. Any photography idea in terms of angles and where you're shooting, it's been done. So try and make it at least a little bit different from the classics, because that will make your stuff stand out, especially on social media. So angles like this, angles like this, get low down, get high up. Basically just try and do stuff that people don't do that often. That's what I'm trying to say. The 5th and final tip I have is not only the most important when taking selfie shots, but also the most important for photography and videography in general, and that is shoot more than you think you need to. I was having a conversation with someone the other day who doesn't do photography, isn't into that sort of, world. I sort of explained the ratio of the amount of pictures we take as photographers, the amount of pictures we actually end up with looking good after the edit phase. And she thought that that gap was way smaller, when in reality, a good photographer, I guess, gets 10 to 15% of their photos, probably less than that. And for a beginner photographer, if you're trying to shoot photos with your iPhone or you're watching this tutorial, you probably get a lot less than that. So if you go out and shoot 200 photos, you're probably looking at, 10 or 12 if you're lucky. So just shoot a bunch of photos, take every angle that comes to your mind and take multiple of the same ones because some might not be in focus and stuff. Just make sure you've got absolutely everything you could have got. Squeeze every possibility out of the location and the outfit and the camera and everything. Shoot 100 photos, and if you're not sure, shoot 100 more. If you are sure, shoot 100 more. Just keep going, keep your finger on the button, just all the time, all the time. All right, now we've got all 5 ingredients, let's shoot some photos.